Okay, so hello everybody. It's the 1st of Jan. It's the 1st of Jan, so we are going to be doing a bookish reset, and that's going to involve, first of all, putting this count, which was my last year's book count, 145 back to 0, which is great. Yeah, it's great. Hopefully I can read more books next year. That's my goal. At least to 150. I say that like it's nothing. It's obviously something, but like okay. And then for the rest of the video, we will be finishing our 2026 book journal setup. I've already done all the basics, but I wanted to wait until the new year started to finish certain ones. So we'll be doing that. And then we're going to do a run through of all the different setups. So that's going to be this video. Hope you enjoy. And we're going to be watching Fire Force on the iPad throughout doing this because the last season 3 part 2, the last part of the Fire Force anime is coming out soon. So obviously we have to do a rewatch. Okay, so now that is all reset, so we'll be putting this back. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so that's all done now. Let's like not mind the hair, yeah, okay. So all this is done, all my reading journal stuff is done. So I'm going to do a flip through, and I'm sorry if the camera's a bit shaky because I don't have like a tripod, which is also why I didn't film me actually making the spreads, but I'll just go through and explain all of them anyway right now. So let's go. Hello everybody. Okay, so here we go with the reading journal. This absolutely gorgeous, and also the spine. Oh my god, I love. Okay, on to the main bit. So this is my title page, and I drew some little roses here, and I kind of wish I hadn't outlined it in fine liner, but what's done is done, and I think I like it anyway. Here, okay, so we've got our 2026 new releases page, and here I've got the dates that they're releasing and the little names in here. When the book comes out, I will stick the little photo in there, like that. So yes, I am loving this so far, and I will keep adding when books are coming out, when they're coming out. This is also a Dutch door page. Oh. Just in case there are a lot of new releases, which I probably don't think I will. That probably wasn't necessary, but just in case. And I did little fireworks to celebrate the new year. Here we've got our reading goal page. So count all these up and they should be 100 books, so that's my reading goal for 2026, and I love this spread. It's one of my favorites and it took me forever. It's also the first spread I did. So yes, I'm absolutely adoring this and I can't wait to start filling it out. I think I'll start filling it out from here and then go either that way or like that way. So yes, I love this so much and I'm so happy with how it turned out. Okay, this is one I did today because I wasn't sure what books would be the carryover from 2025. So these are the books that are currently on my physical TBR. And after I read these books, I'll colour them in, like to make sure, like to show that I've read them. And it's just like a little bit of an extra incentive to read older books. And then here we've got the genre tracker. So this is pretty self-explanatory. The two genres I read the most last year was fantasy and dark romance. So whenever I read a book with this genre, I'll just shade a little section in. Here's my physical TBR. So this is also one I filled out today. And also pretty self-explanatory. I love the background I did here. It looks like kind of like a graveyard or like a really gothic town. That was the vibe I was going for. And this is also a Dutch door situation. So these are all the books I currently have on my TBR, when I bought them, what the genre was, who the author is. And after I finish the book, I'll either cross it out or I'll colour in the section. I'm not completely sure yet, so we'll see. And this is another Dutch store situation. I've done a lot of these because I'm hoping to buy a lot of books this year and read a lot of books this year. Okay, here's the series tracker. This is also one I finished filling out today because I didn't want to miss any series or write down one that I'd already finished. So yeah, this is also one of my favorite because I love the autumn theme. And I've made some rules for this. So I'm not putting in series that I am in the middle of, like Fourth Wing, but the next book might not come out this year. But for series like Alabaster Penitentiary, when I know the next book, Ivory, is coming out later this year, I have left a little box for it. But I'm not going to write it in until the book actually comes out. So these are series I'm actually in the middle of where the next book in the series has come out and I can continue reading it. I'm very happy with the limited amount of series that are on here, so this is also another Dutch door situation. Okay, this is my January spread, and I'm not sure if I'm going to change this at all. I don't know if I'll still have this in my February spread, but I also simply adore the spread. This is my January TBR. And yeah, that's really all I can say for this spread. I love the tree. This also took me forever and I'm very happy with how it turned out. This is my book club spread. So this is my January book club book, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. And as we get more book club books, I'll stick it in throughout. I've got like little outlines for 12 months. But I didn't want to draw in the pink boxes fully just in case we decided to do one book for 2 months if we get really busy. This was the first page where I did like little scrapping like this. And I'm not sure if I'm like completely happy with it. I almost wish I hadn't outlined the bows, but I think I like it a little bit. Yeah. Okay. This is my Hall of Fame. So I feel like a lot of people do the spread. I'm not sure if I like the title, but I do love the background and the little picture frames. So when I get a 5-star read, because I get a lot of 5-star reads, I am a horrible star rater. Most of my reads are 4 stars. So anyway, if I get a 5-star read, I'll stick it in here. And yeah, just keep doing that. This is also a Dutch door, as I said before, because I read a lot of book 5 stars, so yeah. And here is the final spread, my book bingo. And it looks a little bit boring now, but as I go through the year and I read a book with a blue cover, I'll shade it in. I start a series, I'll shade it in, blah, 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 blah. So yes, that is it so far. And I am simply adoring it, loving it. And I'm so happy I did a proper book journal this year and I'm so grateful that I had the time to do it. Okay everyone, so I have just finished my first book of 2026. So we're gonna be filling out my reading journal. I just like wanted to see, you know, it's just so exciting finally like starting to fill in my reading journal, and yeah. So I've finished this. This is what I like to do at the end of every book. Oh, the lighting's horrid, isn't it? This is what I like to do at the end of every book. After I finish a book. Anyway, you know, some simple stats, some thoughts, and I think I'm going to start sticking pictures here. But as you saw, none of the pictures for this have been printed. The same with the Hall of Fame. As it's a 5-star read, I'll obviously stick a picture here. Because I broke my laptop and I can't figure out how to print it on iPad, so I'll just have to wait for my laptop to get fixed. And this doesn't look quite as good as it does in my old reading journal. I think it's the space, but I'm decently happy with it. We'll make improvements over time. So yes.